Well, that wasn't when Clinton was around, but that's besides the point.
No, that's even now.
I say, yeah, but that's before Clinton was a while back. I don't think they were considering it that way. But let me ask you a question. So, what was Bill Clinton impeached for?
I really don't know.
Lying, basically. What did he lose his law license, law degree for? What did he lose his law degree for?
Whatever you say, I really don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I told you I don't know.
No. I talking about the impeachment. I thought maybe you knew where he lost his degree for. Anybody know why Clinton lost his law degree? What I understand, he gave up certain things not to go to jail at one time, but I'm not sure.
I mean, look, Nixon basically did the same thing. He was no longer a lawyer. Nixon's whole thing was, like Machiavelli. Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. There was no way that Nixon was going to lose, the 1972 presidential election. Absolutely none. But the wheels started turning, and you had Watergate, and you had Daniel Ellsberg, and you had everything else. And the fact that the bottom line is he didn't come clean and say, yes, I knew about it, because Americans, if they're nothing else, they're very forgiving when you admit that you did something wrong. But he lied about it.
Yeah, Watergate, he wasn't involved in it originally. He was involved in the cover-up.
Well, because it happened. And rather than uncovering it and coming clean and saying this is what happened, he covered it up.
Exactly.
And then he allocated monetary payments to whomever the money had to go to. So maybe at the beginning he had nothing to do with it. And I say maybe.
No, they're saying in the beginning they're saying in the beginning he had nothing to do with it. If he would have just, when he found out about it, if he would have just got rid of everybody, it's what happened.
And and look at what happened. Haldeman, Ehrlichman, G. Gordon Liddy, his Secretary of State Mitchell, all of these people either resigned, were found guilty, and served time in prison, amongst other things. John Dean. And Nixon got a walk. Who pardoned him? The very man that he appointed as vice president, who took over. He said, America's nightmare is over. I want to put it behind us. There again, that's a perfect example of not wanting to prosecute a former president for wrongdoing. When we talk about, remember at the beginning, what you and I were talking, before we went on the air, about if you and I did some of the things that Hillary was accused of doing, we'd be in jail already.
Exactly.
But it's not because she's Hillary. It's because she is a person of power. Trump would not go to jail either. I have news for you if he did these things.
Probably,
right?
Yeah.
But you and I would. Well, okay. Ford got a free ride. Nixon
got a
free ride. He got a pass.
Well, he lost the presidency. Clinton didn't lose his presidency.
He what?
Nixon lost his presidency. Clinton didn't. At least he was able to finish his presidency, and he was a good president, Clinton.
Clinton was president at the right time. Okay, the dot-com industry was first growing. The economy was on the rise. Okay, if it wasn't for his personal failings, he probably would have gone down in history as one of the greatest presidents we had. Okay? But then again, I say to you, FDR had a mistress. Eisenhower had a mistress. Johnson had a mistress. The one president of note that I could probably say I'm almost positive of was Jimmy Carter, because he and Rosalind were very much in love.
And Obama,
Obama, well, I was going to say Obama too. although he hasn't been out of office, I mean, a lot of things come out afterwards, but I think he is very true blue, and a good husband and a good father. All right. But Kennedy had his flaws, I don't think Truman had a mistress. He and Bess, he liked to play the piano, and he and Bess were pretty tight.
That's a good thing.
Huh?
That's a good thing.
I agree.
The thing is, I think, listen, if you're going to run for president, you have to be somewhat of a risk taker.
Oh, definitely.
You have to be an extrovert.
But the problem is, you also have to make sure that you have vetted yourself and looked under every single rock and the corner of every closet of your life to make sure that you've never done something, because the other party always manages to hire people who
find things,
turn up exactly. I mean, if you recall the movie Advise and Consent, okay, a movie from, I believe it was in the 50s, about a senator who was stationed in Korea who had a one-night stand with another fellow officer. Now, this guy was married, had a family, but the opposing party was threatening to go public with this report, and he wound up committing suicide because he couldn't have his family be disgraced in that way. Okay? I mean, but they managed to look under every single rock and find any piece of dirt that they can,
Listen, there's always something. Everybody's got something to hide.
That's true.
Even if they don't know it.
Well, I think it's time to play a couple of more songs before we really sign off, because I don't think it's going to be... Right now, it's almost 10:10, and I don't think we're getting any callers, which is okay with me.
Yeah.
Signing off a little bit earlier. We've said whatever we can possibly say about what happened this week.
Never say everything because...
Well, I mean, but then again, I mean, we always wind up saying stuff like this. We play a song or two and then somebody manages to call up. So, wouldn't be the first time.
Hopefully not. Or the last time. All right, so we're going to go put on our eye pluggers on and see if we can find some new songs that are of interest to us. So let's see what we got here. Let's go look on the new releases. Okay, we got a song here. Let's see what this is about. It's called Take My Heart Away. The singer's name is Johnny Clegg. He's from South Africa. And let's go play it.
In a night, you dance to stand me off the tide, some war and peace. You put silence, see my crimes to light. I'm on a heartbreak just to win. I'm on a heartbreak just to win. Oh, heartbreak just to win. Oh, I'm on a heartbreak just to win. Take my heart away. 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 Just like the empty circle of living and dying, to leave a child with a vision. I want a heartbreak just to win. I want a heartbreak just to win. Oh, heartbreak just to win. Oh, I want a heartbreak just to win. Take my heartbreak. Take my heart away. 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 Sing me the song that won the battle. Sing me the first act, the last man's glory. Sing me the song that is the freedom. Let me through, it's a secret needle. Take my heart away. 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 Take my heart away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Johnny Clegg. And the song was Take My Heart Away. And we're going to go ahead and put on another song with the new releases. Well, let's see what we got here. We got a song.
Saivia.
Saivia, he's from, I guess it's him. He's from Belgium, and the name of the song is Alcubierre Drive, whatever the heck that is. Alcubierre Drive. He's from Belgium, so maybe we'll find out in a second why that name means something. It's maybe a word in the Belgian language. What do they call the Belgian language?
Who?
What language do they speak in Belgium?
Crusaders of faith, moving all the way, past, present, future, and land, gravity moved us like each other, breaking the wall of sound, chasing the speed of light. We grew apart, we lost each other, out of sight, out of sight. We grew apart, we lost each other. Moving once we rushed on the same speed at the same rate, floating in the space, moving on the waves, pulling me away on the path to forever, breaking the wall of time, chasing the speed of light. We grew apart.